Hey guys, what's good? Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week. Hope you guys are feeling blessed. Hope you guys have been smiling, because that was what we touched upon last week in our video, in our Monday motivation with Ruth. So yeah, hope you guys are just wonderful. This is the last video that I'm making for the month of January on this Monday motivation series that I started. I started it just to be able to get you guys feeling the best way for the month of January, so it can take you on into the rest of the year. Maybe I might bring back more Monday motivation. I don't know. We'll see where the wind takes us. At the moment though, this is the last one in the month of January. So let's get this started with the Monday motivation with Ruth. So, if you haven't checked out the videos that I made, you can check them out all up here. Every week we have touched upon a certain theme, topic, that I have given you guys, presented to you guys. Hopefully you guys have been able to take what has been said and use it in your week. And even though that content was just for that week, it doesn't mean that it just has to stay in that week. It's for the rest of the year, even the rest of your life. You know, some principles that we should just use and have. Okay, so on the first week we pretty much talked about how it's a new year, which is like new beginnings. What goals have we set out for ourselves this year? How can we accomplish those goals? Have we set out small steps that's going to able to help us to achieve those goals? What is it that we have done, and what can we do to make sure that at the end of the year we are able to be like, yes, I did this, we did this, it was amazing. So that is what the first week was about. And then for the second week, I touched upon how even though it's another Monday, it feels like it's the same repeated week going on and on and on. Shift your perspective, change your outlook. Think about how, okay, cool, maybe it's the same Monday, but I'm here to do different things. This might be my title. I might be a teacher, a student, a nurse, a musician, a writer, whatever it may be. And that might be my title. That doesn't change as long as, you don't change profession and stuff. But what I do each week changes. So if I'm a writer, I might write chapter 1, 2, and 3 last week. This week writing 4, 5, and 6. Next week we're looking at the drafts. We are doing something new each week. Okay? And then for the third week, we looked at, which was last week, of course, be happy. Don't let other people affect your happiness. Don't let circumstances affect your emotions. You choose to be happy. So wake up each morning, smile, think of positive things, think of like achievements and all the wonderful things that you have done in the past. And even if it's someone that makes you smile as well, think of them. And then use that as like the center to make you smile and go for it. So those were what we looked at last couple of weeks. Now today, for the final one, we are looking at progress. In 2021, we want to progress. We do not want to digress. We want to keep going, to continue on, to keep moving, keep pressing, keep pushing. We want to be able to say, I started at A and I was able to get to Z. I started at 1, I was able to get to 10 or 100 or 1,000. It keeps going and going and going. It doesn't stop. It's a continuous cycle where we keep pushing forward because we want to get our best self. The only enemy you have is who you were yesterday. That is the only person that you should be focusing on, because if the person you were yesterday is the same person you were today, are you progressing? Are you moving forward? Are you staying still? Maybe. And if that same person is there tomorrow, and tomorrow, and in a week's time, and in a month, and in a year, and in 5 years, where have you gone? You've gone nowhere. You just stood still. Things have changed around you. People have changed around you. People have progressed. They've adapted. They've shifted. They've moved on. And you are still in the same place. That's not what we want. We want to keep going and keep pushing on. That is what this life thing is about. It's about moving forward. It's about progressing. It's about growing. And you want to grow. And do you know what the enemy of good is? Great. You want to be great. You don't want to settle for less. You don't want to be mediocre. You want to go out there and achieve what you can. Find out what is your skill, what is your talent, what are you good at, and make it better so that you can become great. You don't want to just be, you want to be, wow, I know. But honestly, you want to be amazing. Because that is what we want. That should be our end goal. To be amazing at whatever it is that we do. To just be the best in our field, in our lane, and go for it. And also, how can we get there? By surrounding ourselves with people who are also going to grow us. It's a bit like last week. If you want to be happy, surround yourself with positivity. It's positive people. People who are uplifting. People who speak life into you, not death. In the same way, you want to make sure that you are surrounded by people who are going to uplift you, who are going to bring you up, who are not going to pull you down, but who are going to be there and say, come, let's go. Who are going to be able to hold your hand and you can hold theirs at times and you move each other forward. You want to go forward, not backwards. You want to make steps, not retreat your steps. You don't want to stay still and you don't want to go back. Each day it's about moving forward. Even if it's small incremental steps, it is going to be a huge step over a long time. Kind of like the analogy that I made last time, that if you want to get from A to Z, you can't just stay in A and leap over to Z. You're going to break something. You have to go to B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Woo! I thought I was going to say something wrong there. But seriously, that's what you want. The alphabet and get to Z, because that is your goal. However, just realize that even though, yes, Z is the last letter in the alphabet, it doesn't mean that that is the last place that we're going to be. Okay? Think about it in numbers. How about that? From 1 to a zillion. You're going to keep going each step. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to say the rest of the numbers. We're going to be here for ages. But essentially, that is what you need to do. We're going to be from, and we're trying to get to the goal. So surround yourself with positive people who are going to uplift you, bring you up, and spur you on. That is what you need. Time waits for nobody. So you don't want to be that person that is just staying there while people and everything around you is growing and shifting and getting better. You want to be part of the people who are moving forward. Don't stay still, move forward. I've said it so many times, but don't stay still, move forward. Progress. This year is about progressing, and every year should be about progressing, about being your better self. Okay? Okay? Okay. The tweet for this week is, if you do anything in 2021, work to progress. This year, work to achieve more and note down your achievements. Big or small, write them down. Move forward and be who you were yesterday. Don't live in yesterday today, but live to progress yourself for tomorrow. You got this. And you do. You got this. Especially the bit where I said about writing down your achievements, big or small. Definitely do that, because every time you look back, you can see what you have done. If, I'm taking the analogy of the A to Z again, if you jump from A to Z but didn't think about C, didn't think about G, didn't think about H, didn't think about I, didn't think about Q, you didn't think about any of those ones, you're just going to get to Z. You're going to be great that you got there, and that's wonderful. But it might not feel as, as much as you wanted it to feel, because you're like, nah, I got to Z. That's great. But then you look at the journey. You look at the steps. You trace it back, and you're like, I went from Z to Y to X to W, and so on and so forth, till I got to A. That is a lot. And that's what you need to do. It magnifies it. It makes it better and stronger. You're like, I actually did this. I went through trials and tribulations and I got to Z. I made it. I got to where I needed to be. So write them down, look at them, and use them, especially on the days where you're feeling sad. Use them to like uplift yourself and be like, no, I've been able to accomplish this. This might not be working for me right now, but it doesn't mean it's not going to work for me in the end. Okay, hope that helps, guys. Again, I'm wishing you guys a wonderful 2021. Go out there, smash it, do what you need to do, achieve what you need to do, and be your best self. Because again, your only enemy is who you were yesterday. The enemy of good is great, and you want to be great. Be great, do great, and have a wonderful week and a wonderful year. Stay blessed, don't stress, and I will catch you after the test. Bye.